We're back again with another one, so.
And we getting this shit right.
We're gonna make sure y'all are fed. We're cooking. We cooking. Just bring a plate. You feel me? Just bring a plate. I'm cooking.
There's a reason why the boys won't make it, and there's a reason that they won't see growth. Every song gotta sound like somebody. There's a reason why I do this alone. There's a reason why the boys won't make it, and there's a reason why they don't see growth. Every song gotta sound like somebody. There's a reason why I do this alone.
This is Nasty C himself talking about it. So we're gonna get some more insight on that. This video is only a year old. Next video is 4 days ago. So
yeah.
We're really gonna see what's going on currently.
And we're gonna blend them.
Yeah, we're just gonna blend them together.
Fire.
Might as well.
Fire. All right, man. Thank you for coming back, man. It's your boys, man. 2 Honest Review. It's your boy SULLYBANDZ and your man JBOOG.
Type shit.
We're here for another one. This is part 2 of the A-REECE and Nasty C beef. We're trying to get a little lore. You guys have been asking us for more about that kind of situation, so this is us doing our homework, and I figured why the fuck not document it to give the people what they asking for.
Exactly. So that's where we at. We're gonna listen to what he got to say on this.
Yep.
And hopefully I give a little more insight. We're starting to get there. I know way more than I do yesterday.
More, bro. Before we drop those other ones, man, I know tenfold more now. So
yeah, exactly. And like I said, we're gonna revisit all those anyway. So this is giving us more insight. I still need a full list of chronological order of all the subs. Like if a song drops, I need the 2 bars in it. I don't care.
I need the super fan on both sides
to let us know.
I need y'all to do something that the world needs instead of working against each other.
That's a 2HR reaction of all
exactly.
These
I need, instead of y'all working against each other, come holla at us, direct message us, drop comments. We will get you guys in the Discord call. We will make sure it's a live interview, live on Twitch, Kick, YouTube Live. We'll make sure in any way, shape, or form that it will be live. And we need y'all to break it down for us. Bar by bar, word by word. So.
Song by song.
Exactly.
Type shit. Alright, let's see what he's saying.
Fuck it. Let's get right into it.
On something very interesting, Nasty C has addressed A-REECE and their purported beef, stating that he doesn't understand why they are beefing. But even though that is the case, he doesn't care about bolstering their relationship because he has tried before and A-REECE showed his true intentions and was just being disrespectful during his chat with El Tito.
Like these weird subliminals where it's like, alright, if you catch it, you catch it. But it's like it's not even really there.
Yeah.
Some weird shit, man. But you know what? It's like it is what it is. It's like what I said on that song.
You never bumped
not so often these days. That used to be the case when pre-COVID.
Yeah,
that used to be the case.
Okay,
that makes sense.
If you see each other,
that makes sense.
But is there any? Just like I said, nothing happens. It's not even like a bump of a shoulder or nothing. It's just like, alright, I'm here, you're here, alright, whatever. We'll just do my thing, do your thing.
I respect that.
Yeah,
I respect that because it never needs to be somebody's life.
Exactly. It's never that simple.
We lose too many great artists to shit where it's like over Trump and the social media pumps it up to where it needs to become that.
Yeah, exactly.
And it never needs to be that. So I gained hella respect for me. I fuck with that. Not gonna lie.
Nothing. It's just like, alright, I'm here, you're here, alright, whatever. We just do my thing, do your thing. Sometimes they'll even be like, yo, what's up? Alright.
Yeah, tap it up and shit.
Yeah, it's like I tell you, it's the weirdest thing ever.
Bro, so that's what I'm talking about. Bro, that's what I'm talking about. That's how like real life beefs really are. Like if you really was just to sit down and talk to that person that you really don't like and just gained a piece of their insight, you could probably squash that shit with the conversation.
Exactly.
9 times out of 10, it does not have to result to violence or anything of that nature. And that's just, I don't know. I think that's where a lot of us have grown.
Yeah.
And some people haven't. You know what I mean? A lot of people are like, oh, yeah, you said that. Let's fight.
You know what I'm saying? Put your dukes up a little bit higher than that. You got to guard your shit. Like, oh, put your dukes up. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Like, bro, we don't have to do that. Just because I don't like what, you know, that particular instance.
Yeah.
Doesn't mean we need to fucking knuckle up and both go to jail. So, I don't know. I really respect that. I do.
Like I tell you, it's the weirdest thing ever.
So why didn't you niggas just speak about it then, if that's the case? If it's nothing.
You see, one of the reasons why I'm not so open to that anymore, I'm open to like laying it to rest or whatever, but I'm not gonna waste my time trying to just have a sit down, a conversation, nothing like that. It's just not worth my time anymore. But the reason why is that I've tried to do that multiple times.
For real?
Yeah. I've tried to do that. I even booked a guy at my A-REECE tour one of the years. I think it was 20.
Okay.
I remember I was
Okay.
17 or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I booked him for that. I was like, yo. I DM'd. I was like, yo. Listen, this is dumb. Let's fucking just put this thing to rest. We don't even know what the fuck this thing is. Come to my show. This will go crazy. People will fucking wild out. It'll be a beautiful moment for him.
Yeah, that's a great narrative, bro. That's a great perception of this.
I think he pulls up super fucking late and wants to go on after me.
That's how you know he was late. How many supers did he just say? How many supers did he just say? Because you know if you're late, like, yeah, Brody was late. Like, he was like a half hour late. He was late. Like, if you're super late, you're like 3-4 hours late, bro.
Tight.
Super.
Every super's at least an hour.
Nah.
I like this. I like hearing from the actual people.
I love it. I love it so much.
Exactly.
Rather than
Same. I don't want to hear this bullshit that everybody else
I think
thinks.
he pulls up super fucking late and wants to go on after me. I'm like, you're fucking crazy. This is my show. You're not gonna close my show.
What we said.
Yeah. You're not gonna pull up to my tour and close. Yeah.
Bro, see, and I feel that. Like I said, I was like, bro, could you imagine?
Yeah, like I said, I agreed with it. It was just more so I didn't think it needed to lead to it. But what it sounds like now, it doesn't sound like it did lead to songs. It sounded like that was how he felt on it. And then A-REECE had his subs. And he felt
like,
away.
yeah, well, you can say, like, A-REECE probably felt away when he was like, you're not coming up here. It's my shit. I asked you to come here.
Yeah, so
and then A-REECE probably made some shit. And he was like, oh.
That's what you're saying. And then he did those freestyle runs where he was addressing
and was cooking him.
So, okay.
Chat, make sure you double check on our fucking Nasty C, what was it, on the radar?
All of them.
All of them. Make sure you go tap in all of them. Because look, we fucking dove into this fucking, we heard all the freestyles before we knew what this was. So, now I can't wait to go back and react to our own shit.
Facts. We're like, damn, I could have said that right there.
Right, I got it.
This is my show. You're not gonna close my show. You gotta get on.
You had to get mine.
So it's like, to me, I took that as a sign of disrespect. So I was like, all right, you know what? That settles it. That shows me your true intentions. Because right now I'm like, yo, I'm not even gonna be a rapper with you. You understand? Like, my words are I mean, like, okay.
Did you understand that? What the fuck did he say?
Why you put me on the spot? Like
what the fuck did he say? I don't know what the fuck he just said.
That shows me your true intentions. Because right now I'm like, yo, I'm not even gonna be a rapper with you. You understand? Like, my words are I mean, like, okay.
That's gotta be his native language. It's gotta be.
A type of vibe. But it's like, if there's nothing, let's just fucking work, man. Let's make some money, dog. You understand? And that wasn't the case with him. So I was like, okay, that's sick. Yeah, and it's like, it is what it is, you know? And then like I said on that song, it's like, yo, wherever we go from now on, it's fine, fuck it. I'm not gonna try and be the bigger person and all that stuff.
Interestingly, A-REECE seems to have more information on how their beef started, as he told L2C that
let me find out this has all we
behind
need.
the beef, as they told him to go after Ambitious Entertainment was behind the beef, as they told him to go after Nasty C, because it was the only way you could rise to the top.
What's your relationship like now with Nasty C? What happened?
Let me tell you what happened, right? First,
the
label happened. Now,
No, it was not.
Are you sure?
I don't think so.
Does that not look like Shaq?
I don't think so.
let me tell you what happened, right?
No. Absolutely not.
Alright.
That is not.
Bro, for a second I was like, hold on, wait a minute. Is Shaq got a fucking contact in?
Doing his thing.
That fucking
you
video
know,
is so nasty.
getting his glory.
Love that video,
and
bro.
then, boom, A-REECE pulls up, gets signed to Ambitious Entertainment. You have the label owner with his own agendas, you know, of taking over the game, because that's how every label owner, you know, that's their mindset.
You guys are like
yo,
chess pieces.
need to be the one, you know. So in order to be the one at the time, like, you know, regarding like artists in my age group, was for me to go at Nasty.
Which makes sense.
That
makes sense.
Yeah. So a lot of people don't even, I don't think anyone knows this, but when we created Couldn't, the song Couldn't that has MT on it,
yeah.
You know when it starts, it goes, it's about to get nasty. It's about to get nasty.
I've been praying every day. Whoa. Lord, please make a way. Man, I've been through the pain. Now the people know my name. I did it when they said I couldn't.
I was put in that position where it was like, yo, man, in order to get there, you gotta do the most. And come on, I like competition. To me, it was just healthy competition, you know? Song for song.
I gotta feel that, though.
I'm game for that anytime.
Yeah.
But it became bigger than that. It became like the label owner's wall.
So basically it worked.
It did work, but I mean, I never wanted to be like in Nasty C's bad books, and clearly I was in 2016, you know? I liked Nasty C's music at the time, just like how I like it now, you know? But, hey, I'm trying to be out there too, and I thought it was healthy competition, so I done did it. Yeah. I just did it. I was like, yo, let's go.
Nasty C also had a video questioning if A-REECE was just being jealous of him, as he was trying to make sense of their whole beef.
Hi. So, you guys understand what I was trying to do with No Big Deal. You guys understood where I was coming from. You guys understood that it had to be done. You guys understood how therapeutic that was for me, I hope.
We ain't checked that one yet. I know exactly what song
a lot of you guys that like,
yeah, I've seen it in the
that and put it on your story and had something to say about it, above it, or whatever. You guys made me feel like I did us all a favor, you know, like I played my part and I did what I had to do to clear the air, at least on my side. And just
Okay,
on the table for the other
looks
person.
like we walking into another one.
Yeah,
where they want to stand,
absolutely.
you know. What I wanna know is, if that was your song, what would you have said? Who would you have addressed? What would you have addressed? Now, I said this in a post that I posted a couple hours ago in the caption. And I think a lot of you guys tried to follow along. But I think I was kind of vague about with the instructions. What I was really talking about is like, so I know we all have these situations where we don't really know where we stand with the other person. It's like, yo, what's going on, dog? Are we beefing, or are you jealous of me? Did I say something? What the fuck is happening? Like, what's happening, dog?
Facts.
You know? This might be your brother, it might be your sister, it might be your girlfriend, your boyfriend. Bro, like, these things happen, man. You know? I still have so much of that shit to speak on. Most of it, I pretty much... Yeah, I say these things in songs, and sometimes I don't put them out because of...
But you guys, let us know what you think about this. Fans don't
Okay, that was a good cut. That was a good cut. I'm like, what the fuck else did he say?
Mistrust between A-REECE and Nasty C, especially after A-REECE tried to use the opportunity to perform in Ibiza to further undermine Nasty C by wanting to perform after him at his own show. Comment down below, and if you like this video, give it a thumbs up.
Okay, that gave some more insight. Covered some more things we already knew. But
I like the fact that I got to hear it first, you know what I mean, from the horse's
right,
mouth.
Exactly. Last thing we want to check out on these breakdowns.
Yep.
This is 4 days ago, so we had to check it. It's just, it says Nasty C confirms collab with A-REECE, and then talks about their status now. So, is a collab coming?
I'm hoping that they finally have boxed up whatever that issue was and put it aside.
Hate to bring skeletons out the closet, but we still reacting to all them motherfuckers.
Oh
This
yeah.
is on me.
Oh yeah, we're going back and we're gonna figure out who was going crazy.
Yeah.
But
To me, it does sound like a lot of miscommunication, a lot of mishaps, and then,
it also
like,
feels a lot of
Nasty
it feels also more business than it does personal.
Exactly.
Where
It's
like the
nothing that
label, like the way he was saying it was like, bro, it's like the only way to pop and like be that guy is, you know what I mean? Like, okay, cool, you're going after the other number one guy. Like,
exactly. I understand that. And then also so
two horses in the race
side where he's like, there is no bad blood. Like,
Right,
why aren't we working? Or just not talking at all.
Yeah, they should. Yeah, exactly. That was my thing. It was like there was no communication.
Yeah.
So fuck it. Let's jump into this and see what they say about this. I'm excited.
I can't have you on the show without talking about A-REECE.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I think you can, but I think you just want to do it. So.
No, but Sal's gonna be like, guy.
Alright, let's do it.
Yeah? Tell me, we just want to know, like, how we always know that we've always known that there's always A-REECE.
Yeah.
I don't know if you say versus Nasty C, or has this always been like
I guess you can put it like that. That's how the public has always seen it.
Yeah. How does this thing start? Like, in almost every successful rapper,
right?
There's always another one that's like,
the nemesis.
Yeah, exactly. So how do we get here? Is this just
it's the fans. That's it. It's the fans, man.
He said it's the fans on this one. I like how straight up he is with it.
He don't care, bro. He don't care. He's not PR and shit. Like he's like, bro, look,
this is what it is.
Yeah, certain people blew this shit out of proportion and caused this shit to happen, and y'all missed out on years of fucking great music because of it.
Is this just on a random day?
It's the fans. That's it. It's the fans, man. It's the fans. I think at first it's like a friendly thing where it's like, oh, it's a friendly competition, you know? It's like you guys came up around the same time, whatever. Who's gonna do what first?
Yeah.
It was like that at first, and then obviously fans find things and they make things up, and then it becomes like bigger than what it actually was. The whole thing just gets blown out of proportion, and then the lack of communication makes it so that it feels more spicier and more dramatic because.
Yeah.
You'll go like months without hearing the take from this guy or that guy, and it's not like a conversation in real time where we can get to the issue quicker. It'd be like this will happen now and then in 5 months.
Yeah.
Oh, so Nasty said this. Hey, Reese, how do you feel about it? You know what I mean? It just drags it.
Yeah.
It's like, but there's really nothing there. Again, we spoke like over the phone, and it's nothing, bro. It's nothing. It's nothing. Now at this point, it's not even like it's not even that anymore. It's just like, all right, whatever, man. It's like, he's there, I'm here, we're cool. We cross paths. It's not like nothing is gonna happen.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
So if you met, you'd be like, oh, what's up, bro? Like,
I mean, I'm not sure I would do that, but like if we were in the same room like this, it's not like I would.
He's like, hey, bro, look, I'm not hugging this man, but I might side dap him. I might side dap him. On the way past him. For sure. I feel that though.
I mean, I'm not sure I would do that, but like if we were in the same room like this, it's not like I would turn and face this way and just not acknowledge him.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We've put that whole thing to bed, so I'm a man enough to what's up?
Yeah.
And just keep it pushing.
Yeah. There's a time where you had him on your tour.
Yeah.
Then next thing you know, he was removed. He wasn't.
Yeah, he wasn't removed. It was a thing that happened. Again, a miscommunication. We spoke about that, and he was like, I think he was coming from another show, and he got delayed or something like that. He ended up being super late to the show. But because of the atmosphere and just how the whole thing was looking, to me, it just felt like disrespect. It just felt like you're doing this on purpose.
Yeah.
Right. You know what I mean? So again, that was one of the things I kind of picked up and
the situation.
When we spoke, he was like, "Nah, dude, I came from a show, man. We got delayed, da." And instead of not showing up at all, I showed up.
Yeah.
And that's, if anything, a display of my respect. You know what I mean? I was like, all right, miscommunication.
Yeah.
Okay, now I can see.
That we didn't know before.
Yeah,
we just thought he showed up late.
Right. Now that he's talking, now that he's talking about it, I can see a little bit. That's
that's nasty.
That's coming from him. So.
Exactly. It's not A-REECE making up excuses.
Right.
He's
saying this is what I came for and this is what happened, and then because of what happened, this is the situation. But I showed up still to show respect. So I mean, I get behind it, but I can get behind it.
Yeah, no,
I
ain't mad at it.
Especially that it's coming from C.
I really do get both sides. It's a lot of miscommunication. It's a
bro,
bunch of petty shit.
90,
like, nothing
90%,
crazy.
yeah.
Like, you might be mad in the moment, but it's not beef. It's
Right,
not beef.
right. It like I said, it sounds business, not
Showing
personal.
up at all. I showed up. Yeah. And that's, if anything, a display of my respect. Yes. I was like, all right, miscommunication. Yeah. Put it together.
Okay.
Who do you think took it more personal? Who takes this? I guess I could put like a versus thing. Yeah, I don't know.
It's not even beef. It's cheeky and thugs.
Who do you think? Which fans do you think take it more personal? The Nasty fans or the A-REECE fans?
I don't know. I can't really give you the answer. I don't really. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't think it's my fans. Though. I don't think my fans take it that personally. There's been more moments where I spoke like this about it versus moments where I was like, hey, that. Yeah. You know, there's been more moments like this where I was just like, hey, man, I don't know what's happening. I don't care. Let's move on. So I don't think my fans were that invested in the whole thing. I don't think so.
It's been a long time. So what if he came to you and said, yo, bro, you know what? Let's work on a joint. And I say tomorrow, he calls you tomorrow and say, yo, Nasty.
I'm not gonna lie, I would consider it. I don't know if Stogie T has spoken about this publicly, but he tried to get us on a song together.
Yeah.
Right? But it was like I think he knew that off rip there would be like a lot of hesitation, so he didn't tell me that Reese was on the song. He was just like, yo, I got this song, please do a hook for me. I get the song, I do the hook, whatever that I got, send it back to him. Like, all right, I'm gonna work on a verse. In the meantime, do what you do, man. And then he sends it back to me like a couple weeks later. He said, by the way, we have Reese and Muggs on this. I was like, what? How can you just skip over that? Like, you know? Yeah. So then when I heard that, I was like, okay, cool. Get me his number, man. Let me call him again and see if we're really where I think we are. So I got his number. Tried to call him, didn't pick up. Texted him, and I was like, yo, I just did this song with Stogie. I didn't know you were gonna be on the song, but I'm still down to go ahead with this song. Where are we at before we do that?
Yeah.
Where are we right now? Are we not with each other or what? What's happening? And he was just like, nah, dude. What? We're good. Nah, not we're good, but like it's whatever, man. We're not beefing or whatever, you know. And he was like, he had no idea either.
That you were on.
Yeah, that I was.
I mean, you behind the scenes like that. These two motherfuckers don't even know it.
Confirm that nothing's happening.
Me and Ghost gonna end up on a song together.
Motherfucker. Type shit.
What happened after that? I think we once again confirmed that nothing's happening. Alright, if Stogie decides to put the song out, he's gonna put the song out, but we're cool with being on the song together. And he's like, alright, cool, whatever. And then now I think it's in Stogie's hands. He has to decide what he wants to do with it. But like,
how long ago was that?
This was, I'd say maybe about 2-3 months ago, maybe.
Oh, so we should be coming just now, soon.
I don't know, man. I don't know. It's up to Stogie. Go
see this video. Can't wait for the video. Can't wait for this video.
I'm telling you, man.
Yeah, man. Got a lot more insight.
Way
I know
more.
way more. And now we know it's just some petty shit. It's nothing crazy. It's just miscommunication on both parts. And now we see where they're at now.
Yeah.
So that's good to know going into these diss tracks, knowing that they're in a good spot now.
Right.
Or at least in a
personal
mutual spot. It's nothing crazy.
Yeah, they're not homies. They're not kicking it at the kickback.
Yeah.
But
and then there's a potential of that Stogie track eventually seeing the light of day.
Bro, that would be crazy.
Shout out.
What if he drops that shit soon?
That'd be fire.
I would love to see that.
Shout out Reese. Shout out Nasty.
Hey man. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell so you're personalized. That way when we drop, you get motherfucking notified.
We still gonna check them songs out.
Oh yeah.
Put in the comments. Let us know.
All of them. If there's
a song we haven't reacted to yet, I don't care if we've done it and it's not out on YouTube. Put it in the comments. If you haven't seen it yet, put it in the comments.
Facts.
We're gonna bring it to you.
Facts.